Right, we'll try again. Right, guys. I've tried this. It's about the third time in the last 2 days to get something uploaded. Yesterday, I put something together and it didn't record for whatever reason. Anyway, I'm going to talk about coming back to boot camp and how you can make the most of it and reduce the agony as much as possible, and just reiterate a few things that you probably learned over since you started coming to boot camps, but it might be worth me just going over again. It feels like we're at the start of a new year. I know it's September, but the start of a new block of training, if you like. So yes, training will start again next week. The schedules. I've put stuff up in the Facebook group, which you guys probably. This will go into public domain. It will go onto YouTube, but you guys are the only folks that'll get a link to go and see it. So you're probably the only guys to watch it. Actually, you'll see the class that you're going to come to. The sign-up procedure is going to be a bit different this time, but I'll explain it. It's not gone up in price at all, but it has changed the way in which you'll pay. On to some more practical stuff to do with training. Reducing soreness. So we know that first time back into training, that coming back to boot camp the first time. If you think back to the first time you ever trained, it was ever trained with me. I know that the majority, I'd say 90%, call me the next day or text me the next day. Oh my God, I'm so sore. What do I do? There's not much you can do once it's got to that point, but the stuff you can do, there is stuff you can do before then. Okay. I've previously shared in the last sort of 2 weeks. I shared a video by a guy called Ido Portal. He does some amazing mobility work and movement preparation, as we call it. Worth doing. So worth doing. It will stop you being in agony for the rest of the week after you've trained. It'll work through range that you've not used. I mean, some of you might have been training for the last 2 months and you won't have a problem, but for those of you that have been away for 2 months and not trained, or even been away for 2 months and just cycled, maybe you've walked a little bit, maybe been out and ran a bit, swam a bit, that's all well and good. It is good activity, don't get me wrong, and I did encourage a lot of you to do that, but it doesn't work through ranges that we use in boot camp. Some of the squat patterns that we use, some of the lunges that we do a lot of pressing movements that stretch the chest and then squeeze. Some of the push-up variations that we do, they're all they work the shoulder through full range, so to speak, which is what you have to do to increase in strength and improve and get stronger and so on. But for the first time, it does create quite soreness the next day. So those, I'll put the link to the Ido Portal's video of the mobility. I might even video myself doing a few of them and put that up. Some of the mobility movements that he does, and I'll put a link up with this video. So I'll just leave it at that for today. Just the fact that you should go through some of those movements before you come and see me next week. Don't leave it to Sunday, then come and get me, work through a full session with you, and then you won't be able to train for the rest of the week. Some of you, if you've honestly had a full 2 months off. So just think about that before next week, please. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all. It's been a long summer, and I can't wait to get back to boot camp. See you soon. Bye bye.